What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Back with another video, man. Hey, this is Talking with TJ, man. For those of y'all that do not know, I drop videos on a consistent basis every single day. I drop wisdom videos. I give y'all pretty much my knowledge, my wisdom, you know what I'm saying, comes strictly from my brain to you. Um, yeah, all you gotta do is just click my channel, man, and go through the playlist. You see I drop videos on a consistent, like I said, every single day. I give y'all a topic or whatever the case may be, and we just, I give y'all wisdom videos, you know what I'm saying, and I spin it off however it goes. Check the description box down below. Like, check the description box. You'll see that all my information is all in the description box. So make sure that you check that out as well. And leave any new videos that you want me to do in the comment section, man. We can all talk about it. It's all a conversation. It's all, you know what I mean? It's up to everybody, you know what I'm saying, to come together and just talk about the topic, whatever the case may be. Also, like this video, subscribe, and join the conversation, man. Hit that bell so that you notified whenever I upload. But you see the topic of this video, man. I'm gonna jump right into it. I ain't gonna waste no time with it. Y'all see the title? It says, do snitches really get stitches? So before I even answer that question, what I will say, snitches can be taken so many different ways, right? Growing up as a kid, a lot of us was already told not to, tell on a person or tell on this, But as you get older, you start to see that's the way life is, right? As far as when you get in higher positions and stuff like that, it's all about trying to, do the, people what I mean? When you get in positions to do higher things, whether that be, becoming a lawyer, becoming a doctor, becoming a police officer, whatever you become, military member, it doesn't matter. You're going to be put in situations where you're supposed to stick to the code, and if somebody's doing some bullshit, you got to kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, let somebody know. It's all part of life, right? But on the street side of things, they say stitches get stitches, right? What I will say is, it just depends on how the person views it. It depends on how the person views it. Like, if you tell on the wrong person and that person sees it as, like, an attack on them, yeah, you have to pretty much be wary of what may do to you, right? So, but what I will say is, snitching and just to snitch for, you know what I mean, just cause, is lame, you know what I mean, in my opinion. I mean, this disclaimer is all my opinion. Like I said, everything it could be right, wrong, or indifferent, but it's my opinion. When you go and tell on somebody, or it's just at the third, or you just constantly trying to, fuck with a person based off of, like, what another person can do to them, or whatever the case, I mean, it could be lame, it could be viewed as lame, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's a government, it's a power, it's a government power that's going on, right? So, sometimes you have to do what you got to do to protect yourself in all different situations. So, my advice is to be able to learn what that is, right? So if the book gonna be thrown at you, you need to learn the book. You know what I'm saying? That way you could defend yourself from a person throwing the book at you. That's my advice, at all times. Because, like I said before, if you know the book, right, you know how this shit go. They can't play with you. You know what I'm saying? In no situation, because you know how this shit go. If you're unaware of how, like, the system or the world system works and how all this shit go and what they can and cannot do to you, you're going to fall victim. So you got more power than you think. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power, right? So, if you know the book, you got to read, you know what I'm saying? If you know the book and you know what they can and cannot do, you ain't in fear, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can always protect yourself, right? They can't take that from you. So even I'm gonna spin this off to another side to this, just the way I get my point out. So let's just say, for instance, you got people that go up in the streets and they're doing, like, a lot of wrong things in life, right? And you see, like, even on TV shows, like, if they was to put a person, like, you know what I'm saying, on trial, or try to, like, put them in a prosecuting room and shit like that, the smartest of the smartest know that, you know what I'm saying, that what they know is what they know. You know what I'm saying? You can't take what they know. You feel what I'm saying? If they choose not to speak, they choose not to speak. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows this. You know what I'm saying? So, what you know is what you know, and you can keep what you know. You know what I'm saying? Can't anybody take it from you. But my point of saying all this is to say that, is that if you learn the book, then you don't have to worry about people doing anything to you. You can protect yourself. But if you are, if you do not know how life goes and whatever the case may be, then you're gonna live in fear and think they got more power than they have. You know what I'm saying? But they actually don't. Like I say, use the knowledge that you know, and research and learn. You know what I mean? So that way, those quote unquote snitches, you ain't got to worry about getting them for stitches or whatever the case may be. So that's the point of this video, man. I think I spun that pretty much well. Like I said, to answer the question, do snitches get stitches? It all depends on how you view it. You know what I'm saying? My advice is to learn the book to defend yourself. That's my advice. Don't worry about what somebody else doing. Like, that's period. At the end of the day, but stick to the code regardless. You know what I'm saying? Just stick to the code regardless. But at the end of the day, learn the book so that way nobody can play with you. That's what I say. And I don't care what position they in. I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. Everybody knows, like, I'm gonna spin it off here, and then that's the end of this video. Everybody knows that the police department rules the world. Everybody knows this. If you already know the law and you know how shit go, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. And if you do the right thing, you ain't got shit to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows that's the first place they gonna go anyway. You know what I mean? In any type of situation. But if you already know the law, then they have no power neither. You know what I'm saying? But it's all up to you learning. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to learn your own gift and power, because everything is about trying to keep you in fear anyway. But that's the point of this video. I appreciate the last one of y'all for rocking me. I give y'all pretty much the knowledge that comes from my brain to you, and I figure I'll just get this video out and I spin this off the way I need to. Make sure that you like this video and share it and send it out to the rest of everybody else. Like I said, get the word out, whatever the case may be. Send it to somebody else that you feel like could use the information. I'm gonna keep grinding, man. Make sure that you check out my Patreon too as well. I got videos dropping over there. For those of y'all that do go over there and subscribe as well. And keep grinding. More videos dropping after this one. We out, man.